What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so man, it's about 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in Game 7, and this game in the second half, especially, was not much of a game at all. I have 125-88. OKC has possession. And this game is over with. The Oklahoma City Thunder will win this series 4-3, 125-91 now. And the OKC Thunder will be going to the Western Conference Finals, I believe, for the first time since 2016. And to be quite honest with you, although, I'm not going to say Minnesota is incapable of winning that series, I would have to say the Thunder are probably the favorites to go to the NBA Finals. And if that is the case, that would be the first time they'll go to the NBA Finals in 13 years. Back in 2012, they played the Miami Heat, where they lost in 5 games. Anyway, man, heartbreaking loss for the Denver Nuggets. And I was hearing in the broadcast they're talking about Jokic need more help. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. First of all, Jokic only shot the ball 9 times. And I don't want to hear about defensive pressure. I don't want to hear nothing about, the other guys had to step up because Jokic have a good game. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Because I think it was 3 years ago when the Milwaukee Bucks lost in 7 to the Boston Celtics. And Giannis didn't have a teammate in that Game 7 that was crucial. I think it was Chris Middleton was out. It was either Middleton or Holiday. I think it was Middleton. And not only that, the others didn't step up. And they were swarming Giannis. And Giannis had 20 points and 25 rebounds, right? I heard Mark Jackson and others say, that's not enough. That's not enough. Giannis is the man. Giannis is the defending NBA champion at that point in time, I think he was. And they was like, no, he got to come out here and put his team on his back. He got to be the leader. He got to make sure that his guys are ready for this Game 7. So I don't want to hear no excuse about, excuse me. I want to hear no excuse about Jokic not having no help, man. Nope. I won't hear that shit. He was the MVP. That's what I keep hearing from people. He's the MVP of the league. He should have came out here and had an MVP performance. Jokic, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 turnovers. Hell, they were actually helping Jokic at the beginning of the game. Get him to the foul line. 9-11 at the line. Only get off 9 shots because the Thunder were swarming him. And another thing, too, if Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren could do this to Jokic, there's no doubt in my mind if Jokic was playing back in the 90s, he would have been no better than a top 15 big man in the league. But anyway, Michael Porter Jr. didn't do shit in this game. And the reason why I highlighted him in my comment section is because he's been awful for the Nuggets this entire playoffs. And, not try to pull, to point him out, but he's been awful. It's just facts. He's been awful. And you know, it got to be pointed out. I think he's only had 2 good games in this postseason. And people saying about his shoulder or whatever, yeah. Look, man, it's the playoffs. It's postseason. Everybody's kind of banged up. Anyway, Michael Porter Jr. came out and scored 6 points. Salute to Aaron Gordon, man. I'm not going to criticize him one iota. You know what? The reports were that he wasn't going to even come out and play in this important game. But he went out there and gutted it out. It had to be in excruciating pain. He still went out there and played 24 minutes, 8 rebounds, outscoring Michael Porter Jr., 11 rebounds, 4 offensive, but just was hobbled. You know what I'm saying? Christian Braun came out there, had 19 points. He did his job. Although he's only 2 of 9 from downtown. Jamal Murray, 13 points, did not shoot the ball well. So, you know, he didn't come out and play to the level he should have played either. 6 of 16, only 1 of 8 from downtown. Russell Westbrook, only 2 of 7 from the floor, 4 turnovers, awful. 6 points, not defending him, played like shit. You know what I'm saying? Play like shit. So, as a team, the Denver Nuggets shot 39% from the floor, only 10 of 45 from downtown, 22%, even though they was hitting some shots early on. A combination of the Thunder's absolutely suffocating defense, and I think some of it was nerves. I'll be honest with you. Some of it was nerves. I'm not talking about, you know, some of the guys who are used to playing Game 7, but some of the young guys out there, man. The Denver Nuggets had 22 turnovers in this contest. 22 turnovers. Unbelievable. 22 turnovers. Anyway, Jaden Williams came back and had a great bounce back Game 7 after people were questioning his ability to step up in pressure situations. He had 24 points in this game on 10 of 17 shooting, 2 of 5 from 3-point range. He also had 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal. Chet Holmgren, 13 points, 11 rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein, 10 points, 7 rebounds, and played some excellent defense on Nikola Jokic. Lou Dort didn't really do much of shit, but I guess it didn't matter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 35 points in 36 minutes, 12 of 19 from the floor, 3 of 4 from 3-point range, 8 of 9 at the line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. 4 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. He's your MVP, whether you like it or not. And the Thunder did not start the game shooting the ball well at all. I thought it was going to be one of these games where, you know, the Thunder's nerves, you could call it nerves, whatever the case may be. I was like, man, they just don't look like they're ready for this moment. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the criticisms about them being too young, inexperienced, maybe they had some merit, you know, but whether his nerves settled down, whatever, their shots started falling. They started getting some easier transition buckets with their defense, and that, I think, kind of sparked a run for them. And they went into the first half, I think, with something like a 8 to 10 point lead. I think it might have been 12-point lead. Going into the third quarter, they stymied what was starting to be like a Denver run. But, man, when Denver was unable to make that run late in the third quarter, try to push it under 10 points and get into single digits, and instead of going into the fourth quarter with an 8-9 point deficit, the Thunder were able to expand it to something around a 22, 23 point lead. You kind of got a feeling then that the game was probably over. And I did, you know, judging the situation, judging the ramifications of this game, I didn't think that the Thunder were going to take their foot off the pedal which sometimes they have done in this postseason, and the route was on afterwards. As a team, the Thunder shot 49% from the floor, 31% from three. They've been on and off from three-point range this entire playoffs. But they only had 9 turnovers, and that was big. You know, the 22-9 turnover disadvantage that the Nuggets had is what did them in. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations to your MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Denver Nuggets have been eliminated. And I don't want no excuses for Jokic. I don't want to hear nothing about he need help. I want to hear that shit because I know it's already coming. He didn't get it done. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to hear Jokic. You don't want to hear Giannis with that excuse. He ain't getting it either. You know, that's all I got to say about it.